Why do 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt within a few years? Why do professional athletes, who earn $50 million in their 20s, often retire destitute? The answer is uncomfortable, and it has nothing to do with math. Your bank account will never exceed your self-image. Today, we aren't talking about stocks, crypto, or interest rates. We are fixing the psychological money scripts, the invisible code, running in your background that unconsciously causes you to sabotage your own wealth the moment you get it. Welcome back to Take and Grow. Let's talk about the number in your bank account. There is a phenomenon I see in my practice every single day. I call it the high earner, low wealth paradox. You are smart. You have a great career. You get a raise. You get a bonus. Logic says you should be accumulating wealth. But 6 months later, the money is gone. The credit card debt is hovering at the same limit. The anxiety is back. You are making $150,000 a year, but you feel like you are making $30,000. Why does this happen? Because you have a financial thermostat that is set to struggle. Think about the thermostat in your home. If it's set to 70 degrees and the room heats up to 80, the AC kicks on to cool it back down. Your subconscious mind works exactly the same way. If your internal identity is, I am someone who struggles, or rich people are evil, or money is scarce, then whenever you get an influx of cash heat, your subconscious kicks on the AC to get you back to your baseline. What does the AC look like in real life? It looks like lifestyle creep. I got a raise, so I need a new car, wiping out the surplus. It looks like toxic generosity, loaning money to friends or family members who you know will never pay you back, just to get the money away from you. It looks like panic, making high-risk investment decisions out of FOMO because you are uncomfortable holding cash. You unconsciously get rid of the money to return to your comfort zone, and for many of you, your comfort zone is being broke. Being broke feels familiar, and the human brain prefers familiar hell over unfamiliar heaven. To fix this, we have to rewrite the software. We have to identify your money script. According to financial psychology research, specifically the work of Dr. Brad Klontz, there are 4 primary money scripts. These are the unconscious beliefs you learned before you were even 10 years old. I want you to listen carefully. One of these is the reason you are stuck. Script number 1, money avoidance. This is the belief that money is bad, evil, or dirty. Maybe you grew up hearing, rich people are greedy, or money is the root of all evil. The internal monologue, if I have money, I will become a bad person. I will lose my friends. I will lose my soul. The symptom, you sabotage success. You ignore your bank statements because looking at them causes physical nausea. You undercharge for your services. You unconsciously believe there is virtue in poverty. Script number 2, money worship. That this is the belief that money will solve all my problems. You believe there is a magic number, and once you hit it, you will never be sad, lonely, or anxious again. The internal monologue, I'll be happy when I make 6 figures. I'll be happy when I have the Tesla. The symptom, you are on a hedonic treadmill. You work yourself to burn out. You buy things to fill an emotional void, loneliness, boredom, but the dopamine hit wears off in 24 hours, so you buy more. You have high income, but zero peace. Script number 3, money status. This is the belief that my net worth equals my self-worth. The internal monologue, if I don't have the best watch, car, house, people will know I'm a fraud. I need to show them I made it. The symptom, you overspend on visible things to prove to others and yourself that you are successful. You are essentially buying self-esteem. This is the script that keeps high earners living paycheck to paycheck. You are house poor and car poor. You are rich in things, but poor in freedom. Script number 4, money vigilance. This sounds good, but it can be toxic. This is the belief that disaster is coming. The internal monologue, we can't afford that. We have to save. What if I lose my job tomorrow? The symptom, you save everything. You invest everything. But you live in a state of constant high cortisol terror. You cannot enjoy your wealth. You are the richest person in the graveyard. You act broke when you have millions because your nervous system cannot tolerate the feeling of safety. Which one are you? Most of us are a dominant mix of 2. Now, where did this script come from? It wasn't born with you. It was programmed into you. I want you to do a painful exercise with me right now. Close your eyes if you have to. Think back to your childhood. I want you to recall your first money memory. The first time you realized what money was, or that you didn't have enough of it. Was it your parents fighting over bills at the kitchen table? You felt the tension in the room. You learned, money causes pain and conflict. Avoidance. Was it your dad buying a flashy car to show up the neighbors, even though you were eating generic brand cereal at home? You learned, Money is for performing, not for security status. Was it asking for a toy and being told, with anger, we can't afford that? You learned, resources are scarce. I am a burden. Vigilance. That 7-year-old child is still running your finances. You are a 35-year-old professional making decisions based on the emotional logic of a scared second grader. You grew up in a chaotic household where money was unpredictable feast or famine. Your nervous system is wired for chaos. When you finally get a stable job and savings, it feels boring or wrong to your nervous system. So what do? You create chaos. You make a risky bet. You overspend. You pick a fight with your boss. You blow it up just to get back to the familiar feeling of adrenaline and survival. You are addicted to the struggle. So, how do we reset the thermostat? How do we raise your internal set point so you can keep the money you earn without the guilt or the panic? We need a cognitive override protocol. Step 1. The pause. Protocol: breaking the pattern, closing parenthesis. The next time you feel the urge to spend money emotionally, status, worship, or the urge to ignore your finances, avoidance, you must hit pause. Do not swipe the card. Do not close the tab. Wait 24 hours. Ask yourself, which script is driving this decision? Is this the adult me making a choice? Or is this the 7-year-old trying to prove he's good enough? Disrupt the autopilot. Step 2. Rewrite the narrative. Mantra replacement. You need to consciously create a new truth to replace the old one. Old script: rich people are greedy. New script: money is a tool that amplifies who I am. I am a good person. Therefore, more money allows me to do more good. Poverty does not help the poor. Old script: I need this car to be respected. New script: my security comes from my assets, not my liabilities. My bank account is sexier than my car. Step 3. Desensitization therapy, the daily check. If you have money avoidance, your amygdala fires every time you see a dollar sign. Your therapy is this: log into your bank account every single morning for 30 days, even if you are broke, even if you are rich. Look at the number, breathe, tell your nervous system, I am safe. This is just data. This is not a tiger. Normalize the data. Take the emotional charge out of the numbers. Step 4. Automate wealth. Bypass the saboteur, closing parenthesis. Your subconscious will always try to sabotage you. So, remove your brain from the equation entirely. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investments the moment your paycheck hits. Do not let that money sit in your checking account where your money script can see it and spend it. If you don't see it, you can't sabotage it. You are paving the road so the elephant goes the right way. Wealth is not a math problem. If it were, every mathematician would be a billionaire. Wealth is a behavior problem. It is a psychology problem. It is an identity problem. You can learn every trading strategy in the world. You can get the best job in the world. But if your internal thermostat is set to broke, you will find a way to lose it all. Raise the thermostat. Heal the script. Stop acting like the child who was told we can't afford it and start acting like the architect of your own life. If you recognized yourself in one of those money scripts: status, worship, avoidance, or vigilance, hit that like button. It's the first step in admitting the problem. And if you are ready to master your psychology and your bank account, subscribe to Take and Grow. I have a challenge for you today. This is for the brave. I want you to go to the comments and write down your first money memory. Just one sentence. Let's see how many of us share the same origin story. And then, write down the one money script you are committing to breaking this year. Thank you for watching. Rewrite the script. Reclaim your wealth.